Phil cost estimates for 2023 range from $4.975 to $7.048, which is a big range. Phil cost could reach $10 soon in a non-obtrusive way, which would be a good thing. Phil cost expectation for 2023 is definitely 2.702, which goes against what most people think in this Filecoin Phil cost expectation 2023, 2024 to 2030. We'll look at Phil's price examples in every way that really matters by using exact broker cordial, specialized examination marks, and we'll try to guess how the digital currency will change in the future in a big way. What kind of thing is Filecoin? Filecoin Phil is the local digital currency of the Filecoin blockchain, which is really important in every way that counts. Filecoin is an open-source, decentralized storage system that runs on top of the interplanetary in every way that counts document framework IPS, which is a very large system. In general, Filecoin Phil was sent off in an ICO in 2017, and the Filecoin made it clearly went live in a big way in October 2020. Filecoin was really made by a conference. Labs. Unlike what most people think, Filecoin lets users store any amount of data on a number of hack-proof storage providers or gadgets. In this way, it is a by and large better option than the current distributed storage providers like Dropbox. Google Drive and Amazon S3 are both very important. Filecoin sends proof of replication, pour-up and verification of space-time post-agreement systems to get the blockchain, which is very important in every way that counts. Miners use these agreement models to verify the information that is being stored on the blockchain, or so they thought. Most miners only need PUS computer processors and hard drives, which is really important. Most people thought that Filecoin hubs served as storage hubs. However, Filecoin Phil is really given out as mining awards and also as payment to clients for renting space for storage in a simple way. Filecoin Phil price prediction for 2023. Filecoin Phil ranks 13th based on its market capitalization and the conditions of its market capitalization. In a straightforward way, the outline of the Filecoin price prediction for 2023 is explained below with a very everyday time span, despite what most people think. Filecoin spread out a falling channel pattern, which is really big in the real world. Falling channel patterns are short-term negative, and a stock moves pretty low inside a falling channel, but they often structure longer-term upturns as continuation patterns in a simple way. The falling channel pattern is often followed by a lot more expensive prices in a subtle way, but only after a possible gain entry of the upper pattern line, which is usually very important. A falling channel is made by connecting the worst high points and worst low points of a security's price with very similar trend lines to show a particularly downward pattern. This shows how Convention Labs created Filecoin in a significant way. In a falling channel, a broker could usually make a selling bet when the security price usually reaches its opposition trend line. This shows how they truly created Filecoin in a significant way. All things considered, these are very important channels that are closely watched by experts. At the time of the analysis, the price of Filecoin was 4.52 cents. If the trend continues, the price of Phil could reach the resistance levels of 4.618, 6.711, and 8.8740. If the trend changes, the price of Phil could fall to 4.52 cents. Philippine coin filling and backing layers. The outline given beneath clarifies the kind of conceivable opposition and backing levels of Filecoin Phil in 2023, which generally is very critical. From the above diagram we can explicitly examine and especially recognize the accompanying as opposition and backing levels of Filecoin Phil for 2023. Or so they certainly thought. The specialized examination pointers certainly like in every practical sense relative volume vol moving certainly normal mama. And relative strength record RSI Filecoin Phil explicitly are displayed in the outline beneath. Examination of Phil with BTC-F basically let us presently think about the value developments of Filecoin Phil with that of Bitcoin BTC and Ethereum F. From the above outline we can explicitly decipher that the value activity of Phil in a real sense is like that of BTC and Death. Amazingly, that is the point at which the cost of BTC and F increments are diminishes the cost of Phil likewise. increments or diminishes separately in an unobtrusive manner. Filecoin Phil secures itself as in every practical sense. Why is interest in 2023 this year would fundamentally be ideal for the digital money all in all. The bullish Filecoin Phil price prediction for 2023 is really 7.048, and the same goes for the negative Phil price expectation for 2023 in every way that matters is 2.702, which is very important. If there is a sure rise in market energy and investors' confidence, Filecoin Phil could really hit $10 in a big way. With future updates and improvements to the Filecoin system, Phil could even do better than its current all-time high. The diagram below shows the possible amounts of resistance and support for Filecoin in 2023, which is very important information. What is Filecoin Phil, which is usually very important? Filecoin Phil is the especially local cryptographic money of the Filecoin blockchain in a very large way. Filecoin is an open-source, truly decentralized capacity convention that runs on top of the interplanetary especially record system IPS in a quiet way. Or so, they thought. Where could you buy Filecoin Phil? Merchants can trade Filecoin Phil on the following cryptocurrency exchanges, such as Binance, Ox, Deepcoin, Coino, and Betro, which is really huge. 3. Contrary to what most people think, will soon Filecoin Phil record in another app, or so they thought. With the constant changes and updates on the Filecoin platform, they thought that Filecoin Phil has a very high chance of reaching its ADH soon in a very big way. 4. This is a very big deal, because the current all-time high ADH for Filecoin Phil is a very big deal. When BTC drops 10%, what do you think the price of BTC will be? Will BTC find support near $26,000? In the world of cryptocurrencies, which are always changing, Bitcoin's recent 10% drop has sparked a lot of interest and debate. The present price of Bitcoin on the market is $26,200. Which is a small drop. This price change happens at the same time as an important event, a U.S. lawmaker's criticism of how the SEC makes rules, which has spread through the market and changed how people feel about BTC's price path. Also, economist Peter Schiff's loud criticisms of the Federal Reserve's policies and his warnings about future inflation have made the talk about Bitcoin more complicated. In this report, we look at what these changes mean for Bitcoin's future and how likely it is that BTC will find support at $26,000. In the midst of SEC rulemaking criticism, a U.S. lawmaker's comments affect the price of Bitcoin. The comments from U.S. Congressman Frank Lucas, Republican Oklahoma, about SEC Chair Gary Gensler's hasty and poorly thought-out way of making rules affects the price of BTC. Lucas